Have you ever just played a video game? If you haven't, do so now so you can understand my perspective. Make sure there's no distractions, and play. Just play. Now, does anything seem wrong? Anything strange? Maybe even dirty? I've noticed these things. I don't know if anybody else has, but I have. It's gotten to a point where the very act of playing these games has become sickening. I've tried everything. I've tried changing the console. I've tried changing the game. I've tried changing the way I played, but nothing was working. That wasn't until I looked down. When I looked at this contraption that I was holding. This contraption was the root of all misery. There had to be a better way. There just had to be. Alas, such info was not available to me at the time, so I just called it quits and went to bed. That night I dreamt. I dreamt of it. It was no less than a message from God himself, maybe even something greater. The second I woke up, I jumped out of my bed and went straight to the computer to order the Duke. Then, with the help of 5 bars of NyQuil, I fell into a deep slumber, awaiting my Duke.
Can I touch it? Can I touch the Duke?
Why are you asking me? Ask it.
Oh, great Duke. Can I touch my body?
Of course, you most likely want to know how such a beautiful piece of raw, juicy, delicious plastic came to be. The Xbox was released in 2001 and it was the most impressive console to date. Now, some people may say it's because of the specs, but fuck the specs. Fuck the specs. It was all about the motherfucking Duke. You guys can put your sock down now. I'll analyze the Duke later on, but the history is almost as interesting as the product itself. So yeah, the Duke was bundled into every Xbox until 2002 when some cheeky cunts decided to replace it with the Xbox controller for virgins, the Controller S. The S stands for small, but for me it stands for slightly worse than being stabbed in the fucking hand. I don't own the Controller S because I don't believe in keeping AIDS in the fucking house. The Duke was made by Samus Blackley. Now, of course, this housing of pure genius could not be cobbled together by man. And look at this. Samus Blackley was born on 1967 to 1968. That's the same day Jesus died. Coincidence? Fuck no. Apparently Blackley got thrown shit at him while on stage at Expos. Kind of like how Jesus got crucified. They both did some pretty whack-ass things. Before the only name that righteously fit such a prestigious electronic, aka the Duke, was coined, some bitch-ass degenerates called this beautiful contraption the Fatty. The fucking Fatty, those fucking bitches. I'm sorry, it's just like calling God a fucking dickweed. And then giving him a little kiss. It looks nothing like me. Dude, you fucking bastard. Now to review the, for lack of a better word, product. To some, the Duke may be a bit big to be comfortable. Well, to that I say, throw your Xbox in the fucking trash. The Duke is a rite of passage into the Xbox. You know what they say about guys with big hands? Yes, big reproductive organs. Am I saying that you have to have a horse cock to play the Xbox? Yes, I am, you small penis motherfuckers. Go back to your GameCubes and PS2s. The Xbox is for men. And if you're a girl, fuck you. The buttons can all be pressed at the same time, making reaction times godly. The analog sticks offer pinpoint precision, even at high sensitivities. The D-pad is just the right kind of mushy, making use of it, which would otherwise be a chore on other controllers, an absolute treat. Start and back buttons are in such a position where you can never hit them accidentally. I don't know what these buttons do, but they're simply erotic. The triggers, oh my god, the triggers, just the right amount of force that let you play the shooter with. Now, do I recommend the Duke? Well, if you don't already have one, then you aren't worthy, and in that case, I recommend death. Now, you may be asking yourself, why did you make me
I'm a doctor.